Hello everybody, welcome back to Killer Film Reviews. It's been quite a while here. I do apologize for that. There just hasn't really been much good films this year to really go see that aren't really kind of skewing things a certain way, to put it bluntly. But Deadpool and Wolverine is one of those movies where it's just like, it doesn't really care. It just came out and it was amazing. It's directed by Shawn Levy. And it, of course, has writers Ryan Reynolds, Rhett Reese, and Paul Wernick. Stars Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, Emma Corrin, and so many other good characters. Just to kind of give you the gist, did I think this film was worth it? Yeah. It was a 9 out of 10 for me. Really, I mean, the reason why it's not a 10 out of 10 is because it's just, I felt the film could have went a little bit longer with what it had going. I feel like we're missing out on a few cameos from some really select stars that are out there, you know. It was rumored that... Okay, I'll give it just a couple more seconds before I sit there and rip the lid off that one, but in general, funny movie, a lot of good action scenes, a lot of surprise character cameos. I don't feel like spoiling those because that would really just disrupt the viewing experience. I really just want to keep this one more spoiler free, because I don't really feel like spoiling such a masterpiece of a film. General vibe of the film is pretty much go to, have some fun, no holds barred. I didn't really find anything bad with it. I just felt like the length could have been just a little bit longer. Well, honestly, it's a good film that I think anybody would enjoy if they just gave it a good amount of time to watch it. This might be one of those films you might want to rewatch twice, 3 times, like Endgame was. I just don't have the luxury of running around and rewatching films right now because I'm in the middle of doing a lot of searching for apartments. Without getting into too much details on that. Honestly, I didn't really have anything. I didn't. Harmony was up there. And really, there were some parts that I really thought went a little too far, but unlike a lot of the films released these days, this one actually was able to have fun while not taking itself too seriously. This is what's been really missing from cinema lately. We've had too many movies trying to just kind of teach us lessons like we needed to learn lessons, and it's just like, that's not how you do a good movie. You do a good movie by letting the audience really enjoy it and not trying to stuff it full of stuff that people are not gonna like. I mean, like, case in point, like Star Wars Acolyte. I did not watch that because I trusted my fellow movie reviewers and TV show reviewers with that one, and just decided it's probably not worth it just because of all that stuff going on. The more I heard about it, the more discouraged I was from watching it. Because I want to have a good movie-going experience, and I don't want to have it tarnished in any way by just what the writers of said film think I should do think I should sit there and learn, you know. If I want to learn, I'll watch a documentary or something. I don't need it in my films. It's just my take on things. I don't believe that we should be making films that are all the same viewpoint
Water
in
returning
a
to ship.
sense.
Hull breach.
Without
We're taking on
getting
water quickly.
people too triggered, and that's what was nice about Deadpool and Wolverine. Is it was a nice, it's like a fresh breath of air compared to all the other films that you've seen out there lately in the last couple of years. I just remember seeing a film. There was like a trailer for a film, Magical Negro something something, that just looked terrible. That's another one I skipped because I was just like, nope. If I'm gonna watch a movie, I'm gonna watch it to have fun, not to have things go certain ways. I think cinema should be fun and not boring, you know. I feel like a lot of the stuff they've done recently has been kind of boring the heck out of audiences, and if you think that this stuff works economically, go look at Disney stock for a moment and see where the heck is at, because last time I checked it was like 93 points, which was like down 20% compared to last year. That just goes to show you that these films don't really work out economically for the company. Okay, so just to kind of talk over a couple of different things going on with the film, this is the part where we're going to get into more spoiler territory, so click off the video if you don't want spoilers. I'm going to try to keep this brief because I don't really feel like spoiling such a good film. I will kind of set expectations a little bit by saying, I'll give you a little bit of a spoiler warning here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now is the part where you should have clicked off the video, but for those that have seen the film and want to actually get my thoughts on the whole thing, I think that a lot of good parts with the cameos and Cassandra Nova, like Professor Xavier's evil twin sister. That was pretty mind-boggling, to say the least. There's some unexpected cameos that really made the film shine. But again, I'm just not going to get into the cameos themselves too much because I just feel it would take away from the viewing experience. I will say that the whole TVA involvement thing was unexpected. Well, I guess it was expected, but I thought that they would have more of a presence in this film, and I was disappointed about not seeing my favorite green anti-hero in the film anywhere. That was a little bit disappointing. As far as what I could have thought would have been nice to see, I think it would have been nice to see a certain Marvel character that was traveling through time actually make an appearance. I'm just going to bag on that one from obvious details. I think that if there is a fourth film, they need to go the route of the Kang Dynasty, and I think that needs to be brought back somehow. I don't like how Marvel just decided to scrap everything instead of recasting the character. Same with Black Panther. I feel like the character ought to be recast and they ought to get it going again.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
Whether it be through Shuri or not, I think that the film, I feel like they need to bring it back and they need to figure out a way to continue that franchise, because I believe that was a good film franchise to begin with, the Black Panther saga, and I feel that it was cut short, unfortunately, by the passing of Chadwick Boseman. I feel like if you're going to do it right, then you need to sit there and have an actor that's well versed and can do the role well.
Ship is on fire.
I'm not sure if they can bring back the character of T'Chaka and do a prequel, but that would be a start. At least then we're still in the same universe and it makes sense, and then try to introduce maybe some alternate Black Panther. Or maybe have one of the Black Panthers from the multiverse maybe come over. Like, you know, like, I don't even think anybody's thought about this, but why not some kind of appearance by Morgan Freeman in Wakanda. Is that really out of the question? I mean, I know the actor's a little bit older.
Problem solved, sir.
Couldn't he make an appearance as like an elder, and then he decides to bring over the Black Panther from another multiverse? That would be something I would see. Seriously. Because I think that would actually be interesting to start. But going back to Deadpool and Wolverine, thinking about all the Deadpool that showed up, that was really interesting and fun. The intro where Deadpool's just going to town and having fun, well, that was fun too. Honestly, I think it's best if you see this film probably twice just to understand all the references. Again, I'm just trying to be vague as possible. I don't really feel like giving away too much from the plot point. But overall, 9 out of 10. It's not a 10 out of 10 because I thought that I could have used maybe another 10 minutes of explaining what the hell happened to certain characters like Cable. Yes, I know. You all liked Cable from the second one, and he doesn't make an appearance here. Saving you some time if you were watching it just for Cable, but besides that, good film. 9 out of 10. Hopefully we get more films like it in the future. Just had too many films that just don't have any substance to them that really get annoying. I think the only way you really succeed with a film is if it's entertaining to the audience and not boring to the audience. I think that's the best way I can describe it, really. I think that if you're going to have a film, it needs to be decently well-rounded and needs to have some depth to it. Anyways, hope you all liked this little killer film review. We'll see when the next one comes out. Hopefully I can find a good TV series to watch. But until next time, hope this review answers your questions about my thoughts on Deadpool and Wolverine. And I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to all the channels in the description, and have a nice day.